Bulli is directed by Ferran Adrià and Julie Soler. Ferran Adrià is conceiving a new moment of history, which is to go from El Bulli restaurant to El Bulli Foundation. El Bulli Foundation is a research center bringing innovation about food online, open source, to share it with everybody, with society. So the main job, aim of El Bulli Foundation is to share knowledge, added value, innovation for free to everybody, to society. We as architects, we have to work in the landscape of Cap de Creus. It's a natural park that is very important to protect, but also to reactivate with new technologies, new architecture, a green agenda. So basically we have an existing building which we have to retrofit to reduce 40% the CO2 emissions. We want to target a net zero campus. For that we are building pavilions. The pavilion number one is the brainstorming. This pavilion is built out of concrete, but we are including seeds of moss. With a system of fog, we are creating moss in the opposite direction of the wind in Cap de Creus. There is a sense of robotics that operate as a network, and they do transfer knowledge and information between them, kind of wallies. We have 20 wallies moving along the brainstorming pavilion. They talk. If they talk, there is intelligence. That network, that traffic of information creates a smart building. Pavilion number two is what we call El Ideario, the place of ideas. It's basically the place where 25 people will be doing research. These cooks will be focused on research, an agenda of innovation, but with a very strong commitment that every day they do a research that is sent online. Here, where this interview is happening, is for the first time in the Venice Biennale. We wanted to present the project of architecture, so we have built this prototype using glass, curved glass of the manufacturer Cricursa. We brought all the stones of Cap de Creus because it's a natural resort. We have to bring them back. We are producing a ceramic roof by Cumella, looking like the skin of the shark. The teeth of the shark and the skin of the shark, they do have the same geometry. It's a parametric design out of nature. So architecture has to learn from that. And we are embedding this technology as parametric design in our roof. So for the first time at the Biennale in Venice, the ceramic of El Bulli. But if we have these researchers looking through the glass to this beautiful landscape, it's key that they don't forget that nature is a driver. Nature is watching us. Nature has a big problem, global warming. Okay? So we have created this cloud of information, of data that we have collected in a 3D scan out of this landscape. So they are thinking of the future here, but there is this cloud always there telling them, don't forget me, I'm here, don't forget me. Okay? Our key innovation moment happens when we are saying, yeah, there is green architecture, okay, there is smart buildings, okay, it's important, it's good, but it's not essential. It's not the key element. It's not the end of the game. The end of the game is that nature is smart. The tree knows where the sun is. A tree knows where the water is. The tree knows where the wind is, if it's night or day. So what we are doing is connecting the tree to the building. The tree and all this information is translated into energy performance of the building. The real boss is the tree. The tree tells the building what to do. It's the night, turn the lights on. Okay? In this moment is where architecture and nature become empathetic. The nature is the runner, but we do have to have an empathy as an outsource, as an output in this relationship. Okay? So, as a final thesis, The way Ferran Adrià cooks, produces this knowledge, brings this, is the Wikipedia. Okay? There is Wikipedia and there is Wikipedia. Okay? So Wikipedia is going to be key in the sharing of knowledge. But that cuisine is molecular, is made out of nitrogen, particles. If we understand that landscape is made out of CO2, salt, nitrogen, humidity, these are also particles. What sort of architecture do we have to do to be integrated inside this landscape? Well, it is an architecture of particles. So the name of this installation is, it's all about particles. Cuisine, nature, architecture as one, as particles, operating in balance towards empathy. That's the end game. Fight global warming using empathy as an output.